When people decide they want to build wealth, one question almost always comes up: should I invest in real estate or should I invest in the stock market? It's one of the biggest financial debates in the world. Some people swear by real estate, claiming it's the safest path to financial freedom. Others believe the stock market is the greatest wealth-building machine ever created. So, who's right? The truth is, neither investment is universally better. The best investment depends on your financial goals, your risk tolerance, your available capital, and the lifestyle you want to build. Understanding the strengths and weaknesses of each investment is far more important than choosing sides. Let's start with real estate. Real estate is considered a tangible asset because you can physically own it. Whether it's a house, an apartment, or a commercial building, it has real value and can provide multiple ways to build wealth. If you rent out a property, it can generate monthly cash flow while potentially increasing in value over time. Many investors also benefit from tax advantages and the ability to use leverage, meaning they can control a valuable asset with only a fraction of its purchase price. For example, imagine purchasing a $500,000 property with a 20% down payment. You've invested only $100,000 of your own money, yet if the property's value increases by 10%, you've gained $50,000 in equity. That's one of the reasons many wealthy individuals have built fortunes through real estate. They allow both time and leverage to work in their favor. However, real estate isn't perfect. Buying property usually requires a significant amount of money up front. In addition to the down payment, you'll need to consider closing costs, maintenance, insurance, property taxes, and unexpected repairs. If your property sits vacant or your tenant stops paying rent, you're still responsible for the mortgage and all the ongoing expenses. Real estate also isn't very liquid. If you suddenly need cash, selling a property can take weeks or even months. Now let's look at the stock market. Unlike real estate, investing in stocks has become incredibly accessible. Today, you can begin investing with as little as $50 or $100 through many brokerage platforms. When you buy a stock, you're purchasing a small ownership stake in a company. As that business grows and becomes more profitable, the value of your investment may increase. Some companies also pay dividends, providing investors with passive income while they continue holding their shares. One of the greatest advantages of the stock market is liquidity. If you need access to your money, you can usually sell your investments within seconds during market hours. Stocks also make diversification incredibly easy. Instead of placing all your money into a single investment, you can own small pieces of hundreds or even thousands of companies through index funds or ETFs. Historically, the stock market has delivered average annual returns of approximately 8% to 10% over long periods, although past performance never guarantees future results. Of course, the stock market has its disadvantages too. Prices can rise and fall dramatically in the short term. It's completely normal to see your portfolio lose value during market corrections or economic downturns. Investors who panic and sell during these periods often turn temporary losses into permanent ones. That's why successful investing in stocks requires patience, emotional discipline, and a long-term mindset. So which investment is actually better? If you're looking for a relatively passive investment that requires very little ongoing management, stocks are often the better choice. If your goal is to generate monthly cash flow while owning physical assets, real estate may be more attractive. If you're just starting your financial journey with limited savings, the stock market offers a much lower barrier to entry. On the other hand, if you're comfortable managing properties and using leverage responsibly, real estate can provide opportunities that stocks simply cannot. The reality is that many financially successful people don't choose one over the other. Instead, they invest in both. They use the stock market to grow their wealth over time through diversification and compound returns, while using real estate to create steady cash flow, build equity, and diversify their overall portfolio. Rather than competing with each other, these investments often complement one another. Before investing in either one, make sure you've built a solid financial foundation. Pay off high-interest debt whenever possible. Establish an emergency fund covering at least 3 to 6 months of essential living expenses, and make sure you're investing money you won't need anytime soon. Investing should never create financial stress. Instead, it should increase your financial security over time. At the end of the day, real estate doesn't guarantee wealth, and neither do stocks. What creates wealth is consistency. Investing regularly, remaining patient during difficult times, and allowing compound growth to work over many years are the habits that separate successful investors from everyone else. Perhaps the greatest investment you'll ever make isn't in a house or a stock portfolio. It's in your financial education. The more you understand money, investing, and risk management, the better every financial decision becomes. Knowledge gives you confidence, and confidence helps you stay invested even when markets become uncertain. So before you leave, ask yourself this: which investment best matches my current financial situation, my long-term goals, and the life I want to build? Because the best investment isn't the one that made someone else wealthy. It's the one you can consistently invest in for the next 10, 20, or even 30 years. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the Empowerment community. Together, we're building smarter investors, stronger financial habits, and lasting wealth. Empowerment. Build yourself, build wealth.